Hello you guys, Alexby Alchemy here for your weekly card pull. This card reading is for the week of January 30th through February 5th, 2023, and this specific reading is designed for all of my Cancers. So if you have predominant Cancer placements, whether it's your Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, this reading is for you. I am using Crystal Spirits Oracle deck today. One of my absolute favorite decks, very uplifting and encouraging messages. So we will see what comes up for you guys. So give me a moment to pull this. So tapping into Cancer energy, what do my Cancers need to know? What kind of guidance will benefit you guys for this upcoming week? I don't know what this car's been like driving through honking every now and then. I feel like they're really pimping out when I have a good message though. That's gonna come out. That looked like it was ready. Yep. Ooh, nice. Okay. All right. I think that is it. Okay, now that's it. All right. Wow, there's a lot of orange cards for you, my dear Cancers. I like orange and red. Love this. Okay. Okay, beautiful. There are a couple of cards that have been repeating themes for some of the signs that I have pulled for already this week. So there's definitely some collective messages. But yeah, let me just take a second. Okay, I feel like some of you need to connect with your communities for sure, if you aren't already. I feel like connection with your communities will also really, really benefit you this week. Okay. We're gonna end with that one. The first card I pulled, I feel like it's gonna come last. So we're gonna do some of the red cards, if you will. All right, so the first card I pulled was in reverse. I'll show it in the reverse, which is upside down. Right side up though, it looks like this. And the card I pulled for you was the card of Big Spite. Now, this card is all about spirited action. This card is all about full steam ahead, go for it, take the action. So I feel like some of you have, my Cancers, I feel like some of you have some opportunities that maybe you are not sure if you want to take it, you're not sure if you want to take the risk, you're not sure if you want to move forward, and Big Spite is telling you it's probably a good call for you to go ahead and do that. Again, having been pulled in the reverse, any card when it's pulled in reverse can usually imply something that either you have resistance to, maybe some shadow work to do, or something that you need to look at within yourself. Maybe there might be a situation that you've been projecting or blaming the world around you, and there's really a big calling for you this upcoming week to stop projecting and start looking at yourself instead. Being the card that has a lot to do with spirited action, I feel like for some of you, maybe you have had a little, like a sense of like a lack of drive, or maybe like a lack of courage, lack of enthusiasm. It feels like something has been a little bit lackluster that is, has been standing in the way of you being willing to move forward with something. And I feel like now, this upcoming week, there might be a little bit more clarity as to what that thing is. I did pull for you, which this card I pulled for a lot of the signs, so this is a big message for this week. I did pull Aqua Aura Quartz, which is all about a rediscovery of self, rediscovery of one's purpose, a sense of like wonder and awe, and in general, it's like a renewal of a sense of purpose. So I feel like for some of you, there might be like some kind of divine work. I feel like work is really powerfully where this might be coming through. This could be work in the traditional sense, or a project that you're working on that serves the collective in some way, shape, or form. Collective is also coming through strong, so some kind of collective work. Collective work for sure. But something that really benefits other people. And Big Spite, again, you might be questioning, or you might have been questioning, is this worth it? Is this going to be, is this going to have a positive outcome? Are people going to benefit from this? Is this going to provide any level of, I don't know, like any level of benefit to the communities around me? And the answer for you is yes. This is a time to take action. This is a time to move forward. Aqua Aura Quartz has a lot to do with rediscovery of purpose. Big Spite, again, being pulled in reverse. I think this still, I think there's definitely a level of drive and courage, like you are being encouraged to step forward. However, I'm getting the words like not yet. I think it's important for you to understand, like timing is really important. You're being called to move forward in a certain direction, and I think you know what that direction is. And the not yet card is saying that maybe you need to reconnect with your deeper sense of purpose before you full steam ahead move in that direction. But energetically, I feel like energetically you're being asked to move ahead now, but physically you need to make sure that you're energetically aligned with whatever this is before you move forward. But I think you know where you're going. I think you know where you're going, and you need to start taking action, and that action is going to first have to happen in the way of your energetic connection to this thing, if that makes sense. So maybe just a little bit of meditative work. I feel like maybe this doesn't have to be a big thing. This could just be as simple as like take a 5-minute break, meditate, get clear on your direction, and then move in that direction. There's definitely a level of like clarity that's going to come from a deep sense of a renewed sense of purpose, and also that sense of purpose will kind of give you like a level of like excitement again. I don't know about moving into something. Okay, I also pulled for you guys. I pulled for you guys the card of lithium quartz. Again, a lot of red. And this card has a lot to do with harmoniousness, joyful interconnections, really just like your connection and connectivity to other people, maybe even other projects. And I think it's also important to know, like this is like I don't know, this is a very loud card in terms of color for what it represents, which is a level of peacefulness. But I did also pull in reverse the card of rhodonite, and rhodonite is a lot about, again, connecting with other people, connecting specifically with mentors, people that there's a level of exchange with this. So there's definitely a big encouragement for you for this week, my dear Cancers, to really get connected to your communities. Again, with these two cards, or especially with Big Spite, there was like a level of like connecting to things that are going to benefit the collective. So I think you guys really need to focus on that this week. If you have opportunities where you're like, oh, should I do this alone or whatever, like rhodonite's message says, it could be really good for you to partner up with other people, to pair up with other people, or to at least allow for a level of exchange and reciprocity. There's a level of learning that I get out of this card. I feel like some of you may want a mentor, or maybe hiring a mentor, or want to chat with one or reach out to one. If you've been feeling called to reach out to someone that can help you with this journey, or to connect with someone along the way, that feeling, that pull, that ping is really, really strong for a really good reason. So I definitely would recommend that you do that, and that you allow yourself to connect with guidance in that form. Another bright orange card, also in reverse, was the card of orange sapphire. So in the upright position, it looks like this. And the primary message of orange sapphire is a level of like joy and sensuality and body love. Maybe for some of you, you've been feeling disconnected from your body, and that's manifesting in your life. That's causing you to not be connected with other people. But again, with rhodonite and with the lithium quartz, and even with the Big Spite, there's a lot of power for you this week, my Cancers, in connecting with community and with other people. And if you are disconnected from yourself, again, a lot of the cards I pulled for you guys was in reverse. So if you're disconnected from yourself, I feel like it's going to get in the way of you being able to do that. And one of the best ways that you can connect with yourself is to connect with your body. This can be, this card, again, is encouraging you to act with a sense of body love. So this can come in the way of eating nourishing foods, making sure that you're going to the gym, getting your sleep, taking space for yourself to nourish your body. I think you really need that. Honestly, I feel like you're gonna burn out if you don't take that time for yourself. And I feel like ultimately you want to be connecting with other people. So you need to do the things that are gonna fuel you so that you can continue doing that, and do so in a healthy way. Let me see here. Okay. I did also pull in reverse the card of lepidolite. I always forget how to pronounce that one. This card has a lot to do with simplification, organization, manageability, one task at a time. So maybe for some of you, you have struggled with connecting with your community or with other people, or you've just been like really overloaded. You have had a lot on your plate, so maybe it's been tough for you to be fully present in your connections. Maybe you go to dinner with someone and you're like, I'm kind of here, but like I'm also kind of over there. And I think it'll really benefit you to get centered. My dear Cancers, to get centered and to allow yourself the experience of being here now, being in the present, each and every moment that you are in it. And yeah, I really feel like some of you just need to kind of slow down and just do like one thing at a time. And maybe that one thing that you really need to focus on for this week is connection to community, and that's like the one thing that you focus on, or whatever it is. So you define for yourself ultimately what that is, but there's definitely a huge value for you, my dear Cancers, with being willing to simplify things a little bit in your life. And finally, last card I pulled for you was the card of Obsidian, also a big theme for this week for the collective, and this is everything to do with knowing yourself. Main message of this is literally know thyself. So self-awareness, self-observation. I think that self-awareness process will help you, Aqua or Quartz, again, to reconnect with a sense of purpose and a sense of wonder and a sense of awe and a sense of joy and just a sense of excitement about life. I really think these two cards are going to work. I think these two themes work well together of being willing to know yourself, and in doing so, and also with Orange Sapphire again in reverse, knowing yourself, knowing your body, getting back in touch with yourself. Honestly, okay, let's just make the reading really simple. Get back in touch with yourself, get back in touch with your body, and in doing so, you're opening up the doors for you to connect with other people. Now, again, connecting with other people will also benefit you. So connecting with mentors maybe, connecting with your community, connecting with the collective and what it is that the people around you, maybe you have people asking you, I feel like some of you have people asking you for things, or you're in a line of work where people need you a lot or they need you all the time. So you need to have that balance where you're also taking care of yourself, but you also need to have a balance where you're able to connect with the collective. Now, I know this can feel challenging because I did also pull the Lepidolite, which is telling you that you need to do one thing at a time. So if you're like, Alexa, what the fuck, I don't know where to start, take a deep breath, recenter, reconnect with yourself, and reconnecting with yourself, that's what opens you up to the ability to reconnect with other people. So other people, again, they're an extension of yourself. The world is a mirror to you, so if you are disconnected from your community, I think the first step is maybe reconnecting to yourself and allowing that to be mirrored within your relationships to the world around you. So I hope that made sense. I hope that this was helpful. If you haven't already, I would definitely encourage you to go ahead and check out the other readings for your other signs, for your sun, moon, rising, etc., and your north node, if you haven't already for this week. And if you have questions or would like a supplementary pull done, maybe a personal reading, please reach out and let me know. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexaBAlchemy, also here on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, but you want the continued guidance, excuse me. I do post these readings every single week, and I will continue to do so. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Beautiful. So my Cancers, thank you for your time and for your energy and for tuning in with me. I love you guys so much. I will see you all next week, and I wish you a most beautiful end of January and beginning of February. See you guys soon.